Now, for the first dead nominee of the Nobel Science Prize, we have Democritus. Democritus has won a Nobel Science Prize for creating the atomic theory. Tell us, when and where did your life take place?
Well, I was born in Greece in 460 BC and died in 370 BC.
What was the basis for your theory for atoms?
Atoms cannot be destroyed or created. They also differ in shape, size, temperature, and are always moving.
Knowing what we do now, almost everything you've said has been correct so far, but you said that atoms are both indestructible and invisible?
Yes, you see that atoms are solid, but they're also very small and fast, which means that even though the atom has mass, it moves so quickly that you wouldn't even be able to notice it.
So among your theory, what other achievements have you had?
Well, you see, I've published around 70 books. I've traveled most of South Europe, and I'm very close to my father.
So what are some of your more negative issues?
Well, I want to consider them negative traits, but I'm a firm atheist. I'm not married, and never will be. I didn't have the best reputation with other scientists, like Plato, and I've never had a full education. You see, I never went to school.
Okay, so any more thoughts, Democritus?
I would like to say a couple of words. My atomic theory explains that all matter consists of invisible particles called atoms. In my analysis of the atom, I believe that the atom is completely solid, so that there would not be any secondary parts to the atom. Thank you for this award. And now for our second dead nominee, Mendeleev. Mendeleev has won a Nobel Science Prize for creating the basis for the periodic table. He also has element 101 named after him, which is named Mendeleevium. So when and where did your life take place?
Well, I was born in Russia on February 8, 1834, and died in 1847 in St. Petersburg.
How did you discover the periodic table, and how did you organize it?
I found them based off of the elements that had already been discovered, and later used my table to find more, because they were organized by their weight. I could determine then and when another element was waiting to be discovered.
So on the subject of education, what was it like teaching after your own schooling?
Well, I graduated in 1855 at the main institute in St. Petersburg. I then began teaching, and my theories of the table began to grow and make more sense to other people in the world. But I retired in 1890 from the University of St. Petersburg.
Along with being a teacher, what other places have you obtained a title?
I was involved in research on the Russian petroleum production, as well as part of the government giving ideas on the types of gunpowder and national tariffs. But one of my most substantial titles was being a director of the Central Board of Weights and Measures.
Did you ever have a family of your own?
Yes, I had 2 wives with a total of 6 kids between the 2 of them.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
The table that I have created has not only led to the discovery of many more elements, but also the easier use of finding elements and their information on the periodic table. I would like to thank my parents, Ivan and Maria, for helping me through life to get to this very moment. Thank you for this award. And finally, for our last dead scientist, we have Niels Bohr with his atomic model. So Niels, when and where did you live?
I was born on October 7th, 1885 in Copenhagen, Denmark, and died in Copenhagen on November 18th, 1962.
What was your atomic model about?
Basically, it showed the way that electrons travel in an atom in order to have a circular orbit. It also shows that the farther an electron is from the center of an atom, the more energy it has.
What other theories have you worked on in your lifetime as a scientist?
Along with the atomic model, I found ideas of a compound nucleus and a liquid drop nucleus, both showing a new kind of energy and nuclear fission.
Where did you get your education?
I graduated from the University of Copenhagen, where I studied astronomy, chemistry, mathematics, and physics.
Is there anything else you would like to explain to us?
This discovery led to a better explanation of how the electrons work in an atom and how they react with the nucleus.
Then that is all for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming and showing your support to these scientists.
Thank you for watching.